And we start first at 4 with an emotional day at the Carroll County Courthouse. Jurors hearing graphic details about the murders of Abby Williams and Libby German in Delphi almost 8 years ago. Thanks for joining us here first at 4. I'm Nick McGill.
And I'm Birshel Edmay in for Aaliyah this afternoon. Now the attorney's taking the jury into the crime scene through police photos and some new details. And Fox 59's Russ McQuaid was in that courtroom this morning when this evidence was shared for the first time.
And good afternoon. You know, the jurors and the public and the reporters have never seen these photos before. The families have, and so has the defense team of Richard Allen, but seeing those photos really brings home the horror that must have occurred on that riverbank on February 13th and or 14th in 2017 when Abby Williams and Libby German were murdered. And the defense, in a contentious cross-examination this afternoon of a state police crime scene investigator, said, if you were so busy out there taking so many photos of those bodies, why didn't you take a photo of the recovery of the bullet that you say links our client to these killings? The families of Abby and Libby arrived at court this morning, as did attorneys representing Richard Allen. This is Allen's family outside the courthouse during a lunch break. Special Judge Fran Gull presided over testimony offered by the first Carroll County Sheriff's deputy who arrived on the scene and choked up as he described finding the bodies of Libby and Abby in a rolling floodplain less than 20 yards off the north bank of Deer Creek. Then an Indiana State Police crime scene investigator narrated some 40 photographs he took of the woods that day, including close-up depictions of the two girls, one portraying the wounds to Libby's nude body, the other showing Abby just a few feet away, wearing her friend's clothes, damp as if the children had been forced across the creek before being killed, and covered with sticks. Now, during cross-examination this afternoon, the state police crime scene investigators said, no, we did not take those sticks as evidence because, frankly, we've never been able to recover DNA off of any rough natural wood surface such as that. Meanwhile, that same investigator was cross-examined by defense attorney Bradley Rosie, who said, if you're going to document this scene, how do we know where this bullet came from and that we have no video or photographic evidence of you pulling that bullet out of the ground? That bullet is key to claiming that my client committed those murders, because now the defense calls that the magic bullet, which they will later challenge with their own ballistics expert, who will have doubts about whether that bullet came from the gun of Richard Allen.
The rest, of course, we know the bullet, the man on the bridge, the two girls we heard from prosecutors. Those are the three key pieces to this case. But here we are now with these new details, graphic as they are, and the judge warning jurors that it would be a difficult day. What was it like being in that courtroom, especially as family has to relive and listen to this as well?
Well, the family has seen those photographs before, but it doesn't make seeing them again in public any easier. There seemed to be a shudder at some points in the room, a few gasps, when some of the more graphic photos were displayed on a large video screen up front. Richard Allen sat about 10 or 12 feet off that video screen. He looked on impassively, wearing his glasses on his forehead. The defense would say that he has seen those a few times and is shocked by them. Prosecution would say those photographs remind him of what he allegedly did that day on the riverbank. Meanwhile, the jurors, for the first time, even though they had been warned that they were going to see some photographs that were going to be a little bit tough to handle, they did look at it. There were a couple of stunned looks on a couple of their faces, and Judge Fran Gull has been very conscientious about the tough days that lie ahead, and she has gone out of her way to give the jurors extra long lunch hours or extra breaks and time to compress after processing all the information they've seen.
All right, Russ McQuaid in Carroll County, thank you so much. Now, we do know that one significant motion filed today was about the video taken on Libby's phone.
Investigators have long said this may show the killer giving orders to the girls.
Now, prosecutors argue that Richard Allen looks like the man in the video, but his defense argues it's too grainy to tell, and they believe having anyone testify over the video or audio would be, in their eyes, speculation. So now that's up to the judge to decide.
In the meantime, there's a full day of coverage here in this Delphi case, and day by day we're learning more. As well, we're also continuing to remember these girls and showing you how the community is doing so as well. You can always head to our website, fox59.com, for full coverage of the Delphi murders.
Let's take a quick turn.